Grace and peace, beloved. I'm Dr. William H. Myers, professor of New Testament and Black Church Studies at Ashland Theological Seminary in Ohio and senior pastor of the New Mount Zion Baptist Church at Cleveland. I bring you the word for the day from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Just the first part of that verse. Be kind to one another. There's a lot of scripture in the New Testament that talks about being kind. Of course, Paul is talking to the Ephesian church here, so he's talking about Christians. But I don't think we should relegate that to just Christians, because we are encouraged as Christians to be kind to everybody. You know, I went to a hospital the other day to see a member of my church, and I didn't know where to go. And this lady was very unkind. Now, she had no idea she was there for that purpose. She was in the information booth. She just pointed up there, upstairs, second floor, up there, while turning and walking away. She had no idea whether I was a family member there, visiting somebody that was perhaps between life and death, or what was the reason for my being there. Just the kindness of taking the time to direct me how to get there. It wasn't just upstairs. By the time that I got upstairs, the distance and all of the turns to get to where I was seeking to get to, I never would have gotten there if I had not had somebody to help me and ask people along the way. You never know what somebody is going through that you encounter on any given day, or somebody that's asking for directions or help, and how just a kind word, just taking a moment to be kind and gracious, can help that person's day, or turn away anger, or depression, or whatever that person might be going through today. We are admonished throughout the Bible as Christians. And I want to suggest this to you. If you are a Christian working on anybody's job, not just for the sake of who you're working for and getting paid by, but because you ought to do your work as unto God. If you are a Christian, wherever you are, think for a moment what a kind word, a kind gesture, a kind deed does for you. And maybe you ought to consider doing that for somebody else. That is what we are admonished as Christians to do. Be kind one to another, but not just those of us who are Christians, anybody. Anybody. A kind word may help them more than you know. Go out today and show some kindness to someone, especially if you are a follower of Jesus.